Energy efficient and built green homes are becoming a trend these days, but Building Alternatives Incorporated has been doing it since 1985. Hi, I'm Mike Kulig. Welcome to The Savvy Homebuyer, the show that brings the builder to you. Joining me now is Ken Matthews from Building Alternatives. Ken, welcome to the show.
Welcome to Woodland Park, Colorado.
Glad to have you here.
Beautiful day today.
Yes, it is. Now we're here in your model, and Building Alternatives is focusing on Energy Star and Built Green certified homes. What is it exactly that you do?
Well, we've got into the energy saving business, so to speak, for a residential home some time ago. This model represents a demonstration home. It's a permanent model that shows what these products look like. So a lot of people in the past thought if you said built green or it was green, they thought of tree huggers and they thought of kind of weird type homes or products. And this home helps show that that's not the case.
Definitely.
As I think you can see when you come in the front door, it's a beautiful home, and that's what we want to convey, that you can have beauty and energy efficiency and do some good things for the planet at the same time.
Right, and you know, when I walked in that front door, if I didn't know you were building energy efficient homes and built green products, I wouldn't know the difference.
Well, that's good, because that's what we intended to do. And we want you to be able to see some of the products that make this home Energy Star and Built Green.
Right. How about that exterior out there? What are we using out there?
Well, the exterior of the home actually is stucco. It's a low maintenance product, which is very popular. As you come in the front door, we have an 8-foot fiberglass door, which is very popular. At this climate, you need a very durable door for the weather.
Right.
As you step in the doorway, many things come into view, I think, that are important. We have a vinyl tile flooring, which is extremely durable, and it's a hard surface product, which for indoor air quality is very important.
Right.
As you look around through the rest of the house, if you look straight up, you'll actually see a cutaway in the ceiling that shows the edge of one of our structural insulated panels, which is referred to as SIPs. Okay. You can see how thick that is. It's styrofoam in between two layers of wood. And that's where we get our energy efficiency, and we'll talk more specifics about that technically later, I think, but that's the core of our home on the walls and the roof and some of the foundation. As you walk through the home, there's many things people can see and decide what they like or don't like in this home and pick it for their home.
Right, okay. Now let's move it into this kitchen and great room area. What kind of products are we going to find in here?
Well, we have a cherry cabinetry, Silestone solid surface countertops, which are very popular now. Energy Star Jenn-Air appliances, which are very important. Most people are familiar with seeing that blue label on their appliances. It gives them some good energy feedback. Cork flooring is a little different. It's a very popular item. It's a built green item because it grows back every 7 years. They harvest it off the cork tree, and it doesn't kill the tree. It literally grows back. And it's got a little softer feel to it, which is kind of nice in the kitchen. As you move into the dining room here, different flooring takes shape here. This is what's called an engineered floor, which means it's multiple layers of wood. It's not vinyl or anything. Then the last layer is cherry. So that way we're not using up solid cherry wood from old growth trees to make this hardwood floor. Right. So it's a very good product for that.
Okay. And I know also the products you're using are also going to last a long time as well.
Yes. Very sustainable.
Now, this great room area, what do we have?
Quite high vaulted ceilings, as you can see. It gives you that real open feel, which people do like, with the openness of the kitchen to the dining room and the living room. As you can see out through the doors, we have a deck we'll talk about in a minute. There's some nice features out there. We have an energy efficient fireplace that's what's called a direct vent. It brings in its combustion air from outside and exhaust air outside. It does not take any air from inside the home for its combustion, so it's what's called a sealed combustion fireplace. Okay. It's very energy efficient as well.
Now, what does that actually mean to your customer?
Well, it means there's no chance of any backflow of gases into the home. It means we're not pulling heated air from in the home and taking it out the chimney like old fireplaces used to do. And in a super energy efficient home like this, it really doesn't take as much energy to heat it as it did the older homes. So a very basic gas fireplace can do quite a good job of heating this home.
Okay. Now, it sounds like a lot of these products you're using are really adding a lot of value to this home.
Well, they do, and many of which, as we'll talk later, you can't really see in a finished home, and we'll explore that in a little bit. But obviously, you can finish out any of our homes to whatever level you want. You can make them very fancy, very upscale, like this home. You can keep them very basic. We have smaller models that are truly cabins. If they want log siding inside, log beams, wood floors, we can make it look as cabiny as they want. This represents our largest model at 5,900 square feet with the lower level. but we do them as small as 640.
Okay.
So we cover the gamut, I think.
Okay. Now I know one of the things people can choose on their homes is that deck outside, and that also is a composite deck made out of recycled materials.
Yes, it is. That's a Trex decking product. It's very durable and low maintenance. We have several different colors on display out there, as well as 2 different styles. We have about 7 different types of pickets or balusters. That's the vertical pieces between your railings that are either metal, glass, composite, all of which again are low maintenance, which is very popular today. So maintaining a deck, as most people know, especially here in Colorado, can get very tiresome.
I bet. Now, Ken, we've talked a bit about these products. What does it really mean to the customer? I know we can talk about the utility bills, low maintenance, but ultimately, what are the benefits they're getting out of these?
Well, I think the one we don't talk about enough is comfort. I mean, some of the heating systems and the super insulation in the home help prevent drafts. So overall, it's not just the heating and the cooling, it's the comfort level to the consumer. Obviously, lower cost heating is always a big issue,
right,
especially now with energy costs doing what they are. Indoor air quality is a bigger and bigger issue because as we make these homes very tight, it's important that we maintain good indoor air quality. We have a system in place in this home to do that. Take stale air out, bring fresh air in.
Okay.
And also using a lot of hard surface flooring is very important to the indoor air quality of the home. So we have a lot of that here as well.
Right, and I'm sure ultimately it adds to the resale value of the home as well.
Absolutely, and we actually get more and more people asking about the indoor air quality. There seems to be a rising level of allergies, people that are allergic to things. As we tighten up our homes, we have to be very cognizant of what we're putting in the home, and we have to vent the home properly. So that's all part of the system.
Okay. Now, Ken, you mentioned comfort, and one place I know people really love to relax in is that master suite there. What do we have in there?
Well, it's just, again, a vaulted ceiling, a great view out the front. Most of the lots we build on in Colorado do have a great view, so you want to capture that as best you can. The flooring we have in there and throughout the home is carpet, but it is totally recycled product, as well as the pad. It is radiant floor throughout this home, so we use a different pad that allows the heat to come through it in a more effective manner. And the carpeting is all made from recycled pop bottles, so it's a very green product as well. And of course, right off the master bedroom is the master bath, as you would expect, and it does have a nice large tub right under the window, which people seem to love to take in the view. It's a jetted tub, a very large shower, tile shower, with a nice seat built in. And a little bit of a unique feature, we have a special picture that was taken in Italy mounted into the tile on the back wall. And that's another technology that's available today. As you go around the master bath, there is a nice walk-in closet. It features a very nice closet system that's from Rubbermaid, believe it or not. It's one of the many products that Foxworth Galbraith supplies. They do windows, doors, interior, exterior doors, cabinetry, countertops, many things that we work with them on, besides the obvious dimensional lumber and materials that are in the core of the home.
You know, Ken, one thing I noticed about this home, it's very functional, but very open space, great use of space, really circular flow. And another thing I noticed off of this room here is a room that I'm sure could be used for any number of things depending on lifestyle. What do we have over there?
Well, we designed that so that it could be kind of a multi-use or 2 main possible uses. It's a smaller room, but it's ideal as it's shown here as a study right off the master, which seems to be very popular. It also shows a good use of what's called wainscoting, which is wood coming up partway and drywall above it, which is an excellent way if you have artwork and painting. They show better really on a drywall or a different type of wall than wood, because the wood can tend to compete with the pictures. So it's a good use of wainscoting as well. In another home, someone else may choose to have that be a nursery. They have a very young child that's not ready to move upstairs to one of the bedrooms. They can stay there for a while. So it's sort of a multi-use area.
Just really depending on their lifestyle and their needs.
Absolutely.